Portuguese deviled eggs. That's right. Easy peasy. I'm going to show you how to do it. Alright, now, the secret to boiling the egg and making it so that that shell comes out nice without breaking into 1,000 pieces. My friends, tablespoon of baking soda right into the water. Does not change the flavor at all of the egg. Then we put our eggs gently into the water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and one for good measure. 7, 7 eggs. All right. Turn the heat up. Bam, on high. Bring this to a roaring boil. Let it boil there for a good 10 minutes, and then take it off the heat. Perfect boiled eggs. Now, if you hit, I got a cup, quarter cup of fine minced onion, and a Brazilian style chorizo. Chorizo is chorizo, but this is Brazilian style. It's they don't smoke theirs as much, so it's a little more moist, really good. But we're gonna cook it up here a little bit. And I'm gonna change the view so you can see what I'm doing. Don't go there, that's more like it. So, like I said, we take our little chorizo friend out into the pan. Remind you, this is already cooked. I've got some olive oil in there, some high heat, medium high. And then we're gonna cook this bad letter. Again, see how slippery she is with the olive oil? Our eggs are happy. Our eggs are happy. Notice I'm using a good sized bowl for the eggs too. You don't want to overpower the egg when you're trying to boil. Give it the room it needs. Now she's sizzling. Okay guys, just gonna give this a little cooking here. Cook it through and through. This type of chorizo is really good on a grill, and it's excellent in soups. If you want to make a soup, Portuguese style kale maybe soup, you could throw this in there. And it just adds that little flavor. That's what it is. It's a flavor adder. Just made up my own word. Flavor adder. Don't go away. I'll be here all week. So basically, just browning this up. I would do this in advance. I just wanted to show you guys cooking it. You know what I'm saying? Because this is going to come back into the pan again. Because then now, just gets taken out, let it rest a little bit, mince it up real fine, and then that comes in here with the onions. And that's going to be part of the mix for the deviled eggs, for the filling. You don't need a lot. Actually, this here sausage is probably already too much over. It's going to be an overkill. I won't use all of it, you know, I'll just use what I need. And whatever's left over, you know, I'll put it in the sandwich. Portuguese roll. Word of the day, Portuguese! You know, you gotta love your culture, folks. If you're Puerto Rican, love your Puerto Rican culture. There's a lot of great things about Puerto Rico. The Dominican, Cuban, African, Chinese, Japanese, Indonesian, English. Every culture has something to add. And that's about it, guys. I don't want to overcook it. This is pretty much where I'm going to keep it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's the sausage. The eggs are looking good. They're boiling away almost. We're going to Just mince this baby up. Oh yeah, she smells great.
Again, you want this one mince is nice and fine, you know? Process is the best way to do it, but I don't want to dirty my whole food processor. Just for this little bit.
Alright, now we're going to marry the two things together. The fine chopped onions, quarter cup, and the little small salsicha. Okay? Trying to heat up on high. Get the sausage in there. We get the onions in there. This will become part of the filling for the Portuguese style deviled eggs. And I left that from the juices from there, from the originally cooking the chorizo, and I left it in there, you know. We'll cook this up a little bit here, folks. The eggs, happy as can be, boiling away. We'll let that go. A couple more minutes with the boiling eggs, guys. All right. Now we got some action here. High heat. Marry these two ingredients together. A lot of these videos you see about the boiled eggs, they say, hey, once the water comes to a boil, take it off. Let it sit 5 minutes. I have to let it go a little bit like it is now, you know. Then I'll shut the heat off on it. So into the water, bring it to a boil, let it go another 5-10 minutes, shut the heat off. Let it sit there another 5 minutes, take it out. And then we can begin to crack it. Bring this down, folks. Oh yeah, look at that, huh? You don't need a lot, man. I know you're looking, you're thinking, wow, that doesn't look like a lot. You don't need a lot because you're still going to have the yolk from the egg, right? And you're going to have the mayonnaise, right? Some people like to add some yellow mustard. You'll see what I add, something a little, so I'm not the only one that does it. Huh? Some yellow relish. Hot dog relish. That's good enough, folks. And that's all she wrote. Done with that. This comes off with here. Let it sit here. Toast up a little bit more. We're going to put that, move that to a side. Now we get cracked. Basically, I just took the eggs off of the boiling water and I got some cold water. See how we did it. Still hot. And you don't want the eggs to completely cool before, you know, when you're taking off the shells, because I find it harder that way. That baking soda really helps loosen up the shell. And again, it does not change the flavor of the egg. Ooh, that's hot. There she is, folks. I'm going to get to uncracking the recipes. Be right back, my friends, to cut these babies open. Let's see how we did. Let's see how we did. Jody. No rhyme, no reason. Just slice right down the middle, folks. Easy peasy. Beautiful. Take the fillet, the yolks, ever so gently, and into a bowl. Left in a nice little shed. I'm gonna get these all in there. Be right back. I think I was recording myself the whole time. Alright. Now, with my super high-tech fork. Now, I'm just gonna go with the fork. I can't seem to get my angle out where I want it. There we go. So, with my fork, first I'm just gonna mash all these yolks together. Real nice and fine. Wow, this yolk looks great. That boiling technique is fantastic. So you don't want to overcook these when you're doing deviled eggs, or even just boiling hard-boiled eggs. It's not good to already cook the yolk, you know, then it's like dry. Okay. Add the chilies and onion mix. Mix that in real good. Hot dog relish, folks. Hot dog relish. Put a heaping spoon in there and a couple of them. Bingo, bango. Some real mayonnaise. Mayonnaise. Up here for you guys. About a quarter cup mayonnaise right there. Now we're cooking. Mix that in real good. Now, to make my life easier, you can either spoon it with a spoon and fill your shells. I just went out and I buy these bags that come like 20 in a packet, and it has a little tip to it. This one's just a simple tip. There's nothing too fancy about it. Just makes it easier to pipe, to fill the shells.
I'm not trying to get too fancy on you there, folks. But believe me with me, this helps. Let me tell you, the chilies, onion mix. Ooh-wee.
That's how you impress. Now it's simple as piping the filling in the shell.
There are all sorts of tips you can do too. Different tips on these. And you can make like rugged, shape.
So it don't clog up the bag, the screw here, the thing here. Screw. Yeah. Didn't think I know big fancy words, huh? In French, that's all she wrote. Be right back to show you the garnish. Another big word. One of our garnishes, fresh parsley right out of my garden, folks. This is the whole great thing about having a garden. You come out and grab your own herbs, fresh. What's better than that? And look at this little neighbor over here, the little engine that could. Look at him go, or her go. Amazing, no? Brings her death to where she is today. Now for the garnish. You guys saw me pick my parsley out of the garden. Now we're just mincing it up fine. Put in my trusty little bowl here. Okay. Cayenne pepper. Some people use paprika. I like cayenne. Cayenne's got a little more heat to it. And it's so good, you know. My son Anthony's sitting down there making himself a peanut butter sandwich. Hey Anthony, you want to try one of these?
Sure.
Garnish with a little parsley.
I just brushed my teeth, so it might not taste like.
Anything I make tastes good, son. I am the master. Look how beautiful this looks, huh? Show you? Ah! That's what I'm talking about, huh? Alright, Anthony, have at it.
Okay. I'm just gonna take a bite of one.
Take the whole thing in your mouth, here, man.
The whole thing?
Whole thing, son. Portuguese deviled eggs. Wow. Fantastical. And that, my friend, is deviled eggs. Portuguese style.